did not have a problem. We all were happy at the end of the day. The bill pronounces some measures to raise revenue, to increase revenue by 211 billion, so that we may attain a target, which is in this year's budget, of 2.5711 trillion. For what purpose are we raising this money? Honourable Speaker, we want to raise money to increase, or rather to boost manufacturing and job creation in this country. If we create more jobs, it means we employ more Kenyans. It means we get Kenyans out of destitution. Honourable Speaker, it is also supposed to increase access to food or food security, in other words. It's supposed to increase possibility to have universal health and also complete the stored projects. I am sure in every backyard there is a stored project, and these are the projects we would like to complete with this money. And finally, and unique in this particular respect, Honourable Speaker, affordable housing. I want to highlight a few issues that have been brought by my colleagues. One of them, some have cited insensitivity to Kenyans. Is creating jobs being insensitive to Kenyans? Is employing the 6 million or so youths who are in this country looking for jobs for 4 or 5 years being insensitive to Kenyans? Is spreading the little that we have to all the others being insensitive to Kenyans? Madam Speaker, I do not think so. Many have also cited that there are other means, and they're not coming clean on which means. Which means are we referring to? More debt, more burdening, selling out this country to foreigners, or auctioning our institutions and our investments? I do not think that is the way to go. Honourable Speaker, let me pick on the issue that is more contentious in this House, the issue of 1.5% housing levy. I'm looking at Kenyans who are unemployed, and I'm looking at employed people saying that giving 1.5% is punitive to get our daughters and sons employed, to get your brothers and sisters employed. You cannot surrender 1.5. Honourable Speaker, I would like, if it were possible, to bring an amendment to say a minimum of 1.5%, and those who can give more, to give more, because we need Kenyans employed. Once we employ these Kenyans, are we not spreading the power across the domain? Are we now supporting those who are at the bottom of the pyramid? If somebody is in a household and is educated and doesn't have a job, and there are so many others who are depending on somebody who doesn't even have a job today, are we saying that it is unreasonable to employ such a person? Housing scheme has the capacity to employ 3 people per every 3 million house, and indirectly, that is directly and indirectly 8 people. If we create this employment, don't you see the sense in having the youth employed? Honourable Speaker, I think that is the lowest we can go. Minimum 1.5%, and those who can give more, to go ahead and give more. Honourable Speaker, there was an issue of aircraft and parts. The duty on aircraft and parts, Honourable Speaker, this comes in to address the demand for air travel. I am sure some of us here suffer because they do not have air travel. I come from Meru. We have an airport at Isiolo, which we can use very effectively, but there is no commuter plane. We would like to have a commuter plane like the one going to Kisumu, like the one going to Mombasa, like the one going to Garissa. We would like that. Investment in this field is impossible because of the cost. Is that really being unreasonable? Don't we have important things to do over time? Is our time not useful as it is, as yours is? Let's look at these things positively and try to see how we can build this economy in a better way. Honourable Speaker, there is the issue of investment in reducing cost when it comes to importation of materials. When you look at the bill, there are about 21 ways in which it is lifting the Kenyans out of the burden. And the issue of the fuel levy from 8 to 16%. Look at the other East African countries whom we compare with. I'm sure some people are saying in their minds that we should not compare ourselves with anybody. But are we living in a universe which is